نجم بوليوود شاه رخ خان ضيف خاص في ترندينج. We are honored to have in the studio with us today the Bollywood star, the mega star, Shah Rukh Khan. Welcome to Trending. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
We are so happy to have you today. And my first question, it will be about your Arabic promotional tour about the movie Zero that will be released on 21st of December. Tell us more about this exciting project.
First of all, to be in UAE and showcase the film here is always wonderful. It's always wonderful to be with MBC.
Thank you.
You guys are really wonderful. Thank you very much for having me once again. It's a different kind of film. It's about a film which, in all our lives, we kind of believe that we want to reach perfection. We want to be right. We want to be good looking. We want to be healthy. We want to be the best. But me and the director, Anand Rai, and the writer, Himanshu, we felt that Allah wanted us to celebrate our incompleteness. He didn't make all of us complete. There's something amiss in all of us. And I think it's a wrong thing to keep on looking for, oh, I'll be as good, oh, I'll be the best, I'll be the tallest, I'll be the fairest, I'll be the darkest, I'll be the thinnest.
Or the perfect.
Perfection is, I think, only in God and nature.
Yeah.
So we should start celebrating our incompleteness. So Zero is about a vertically challenged person who doesn't ask for empathy or sympathy. It's about a girl who's got cerebral palsy. And it's about the most beautiful woman in the world who's emotionally incomplete, which is played by Katrina. So it's just celebrating incompleteness, and it's a fun film.
It has a very strong message.
It has a message, but we tried not to make it like a preaching.
Too much, yeah.
Yeah, it's just funny and it's sweet, and hopefully everybody will see that, oh, it's all right to be incomplete, and we are best as we are.
Yes. This is such an exciting news, and we know that you will continue on your promotional tour tomorrow in Kuwait and Oman. But as you said, we want you to tell us a little bit more about the role that you're playing, because we know that this is the first time ever that you play a very different role, and we know all the roles that you play are very challenging. But this one is a little bit, as you said, more challenging because it is about a small person in a scale. So how did you prepare emotionally to play this role?
It's technically very challenging, because there's no scene in the film which is not shot with me. So you have to make me 4 feet 5 inches tall. And so all the sets are dug up in a different way. All the other actors, and we have scenes on the Times Square in New York. We have scenes in Meerut, which is a very crowded city in India. So, to work with thousands of people, cars and scooters, and they all we have to create roads which are bigger. And I have to walk on the ground. So all the cars and hundreds of people have to roam around, and we built, how you have Lego?
Yeah.
Big Lego boxes where everything moves higher than me. So that part is technically very challenging. But apart from that, I don't know, I've, when I do a scene in the film, when I become smaller, it just gets a life of its own. It's not like me.
It's not like you.
It's not like me. As a matter of fact, when, normally when we make a film, then we go out marketing it and talking about it. So everyone tells you do a song from the film, or, and so I feel awkward doing it because I somehow feel it's not me. That was one. Second, also, to somehow have such less in life, when you are physically or vertically challenged like this, to still keep a happiness around you.
Yeah.
Otherwise you can get cynical and you can be mean. And he's all that, but still I'm hoping that people will love him a lot in spite of all his weaknesses, because you will find something about you in him.
Is it
very
fantastic characters or what? No.
Yeah, it's quite brilliant. It's quite brilliant, because when I'm doing scenes, then all the girls watch the film at the office and they say, oh, you can't be so mean. You can't be so bad. You're always so nice to everyone. And then, at the end of the film, they're like, but we still love you.
I have a technical question, actually. I know you've mentioned a little bit about how playing that character was sort of challenging, but was there any special effects, anything used to sort of make you seem so small?
Yeah, not on sets. On sets, all the actors had to imagine me small. So Katrina and Anushka and lot of others.
Yeah.
And for them, it's, there's a scene where Katrina bends down and kisses me or hugs me. So for them, it's a little odd. They've known me for, 15 years.
Yeah.
And they're like, and they're tall ladies. They're very tall themselves. I'm, I think, shorter than them otherwise also. But to be this short, it was a little awkward for them, you know, to relate to me. But technically very challenging because I have to do the scene at least 5 times, the same scene.
Wow.
So if I've done a scene that, say, if I say, I love you, then I have to do it with my arms out. Then I have to do on a smaller ground. Then they have to take my face also. So it takes very long. It's taken us nearly 2 years.
Angles to make you look
and also the props. So if there are papers like this, you'd be carrying this, I'd be carrying a little bigger paper. My iPhone is a little bigger. Yeah, to change the scale. So there's forced perspective, there's set design, and then there's a lot of visual effects which has been done by our home company, but really this wonderful set of boys, Harry and Ketan. Arjun, they're in Red Chili's VFX, this is the first time in the world somebody's tried something like this.
That's amazing. Also, we have to mention the director, Anand Al Ray, that you worked with. How was your experience working with him?
Oh, he's fantastic. He's, you know, when you're doing shows and you have directors, and if they allow you to be yourselves and say, present the news, you know, update it the way you wish, and, you know, obviously you have to keep certain elements in mind. Besides that, he's very free. And he's completely opposite to me. He's very talkative.
Yeah.
He's very amiable, and he's very social. I'm a little reticent and quiet.
Really?
I am, and I'm shy, but he's outgoing, and he loves food. So for him, whatever the shooting is happening, if today's food is good, shooting
Everything is
good.
good?
Everything is
I
good.
already like this person.
He's lovely. I wish I could
I'm
make
like
him.
that.
You mentioned also Anushka Sharma and also Katrina Kaif that they are co-stars in this movie. Can you tell us more about their roles?
Yeah, I think Anushka started with me 10 years back. Her first film was with me. And Katrina also. I think she'd been working in films for 2-3 years. And see, they're very close friends of mine. I love them, they love me back. And this is very challenging for both of them, you know. And as a matter of fact, when we got onto the film, we hadn't completed the story. And this is a film like, you know, in theater, when you are trying to make a story as you go along. We knew the story idea, but, you know, to do the specifics, and some other actors also were approached, not in the lead roles. And a lot of them said, look, oh, you don't have a story, we don't want to do this. I'm extremely thankful to both of them, apart from being my friends and loving me, and I love them. You know, to have the confidence in the director and the writer and say, listen, we are coming along for this ride. You know, it's an expensive film. It's going to take 2 years of your life, and you're not too sure where it's headed. You know, normally heroines are, oh, my role is better or her role is better.
Because it's different.
It is different, and I think I'm extremely thankful to them to, you know, have the trust and say, listen, we'll come for the ride. And truly they believe, there's a saying I believe in as an actor, that there are no small roles, only small actors.
Yes.
So I think Katrina and Anushka are really big actors to have participated in the film.
There is also something that we are very excited to talk about, which is actually the songs. We know that the first song that has been released, it was with Anushka Sharma, and it was Mera Naam Tu. And the song was very romantic and a very beautiful song, and everyone loved it. But on Tuesday as well, we heard the second song, which was Izaki Bazi, and it was a hit on social media, and everyone was talking about it, even over internet. The views were over 17 million in less than 24 hours, which is amazing. We saw Salman Khan with a special appearance, but we have a question. Why isn't he in a main role and only in a special appearance?
He doesn't have time.
He doesn't have time. He's busy.
He came, he was very sweet. We were all sitting, and we were in my house, the director Anand and Himanshu, and we were just playing some pool and discussing. We have to do the song, and I got a call from Salman. This was at 2 a.m. in the morning. Salman and me meet only at nights. So he called me and he said in his inimitable manner, what are you doing? So I said, I'm just sitting. He said, I've got 2 cycles for the children. Oh. Cycles? He said, yeah, I'm sending, actually I'm coming over. So I said, yeah, I'm in a meeting. He said, it's okay, I'll come. I'm bringing 2 cycles. So he got 2 cycles. He rode the cycles and came. So he's got a company called Being Human, a social service company. And he came in the cycles and he sat. And he said, what are you guys doing? So he said, we're discussing, we have a song, and, you know, we wanted a big movie star to be part of it. He says, bigger than me? I said, no, not bigger than you. So then I'll do it. When do you want to do it? So we were not even ready, and we says, when are you free? So he said, I'm free 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. So please do it then.
So we put up the set.
Yeah, and he had heard the story before from Anand. I think the idea, he must have met him somewhere. He really liked it. And of course, he has his own way of shooting. And he told me, don't do it yourself, get a duplicate to do it and all. I said, no, I'd like to do the whole film, it'll take us some time. And this was 2 years ago. We shot the song 2 years ago, what you saw. And he said, okay, I'll be there.
Really?
And, yeah, and he just came and shot the song. So really sweet of him.
That's really sweet.
And he really believes in the film. He thinks it's very different, it's very cool. And he had some ideas also of the story and things. So he's been...
supportive, you can say.
Yeah, very supportive. And yeah, like you said, he wasn't there for 2 years. Otherwise, he would be playing my role and I would be just doing the guest appearance.
But it's really, really nice. I love the song.
Yeah, and we have a next one coming, which is also very nice, which is Katrina's song. It's called Husn Parcham, which means the declaration of my beauty. Husn is beauty, Husn, and Parcham is a flag.
So in addition to Salman Khan, we will also see the late Sridevi in a special appearance, and it was the last scene she filmed. So can you tell us about her?
Yeah, there's a sequence in the film where the director wanted that I meet all the actresses I've worked with in my whole career of 25 years. And obviously I did one film with Sridevi. It was actually a small role. It was called Army, where I was a husband. And then I die and she takes revenge for my death. And then she's, I think perhaps it would be right to say one of the best, the biggest of superstars that Indian films have seen. And really wonderful lady.
She is, God rest her soul. She is amazing.
And you know, so I just called all of them, and I've not spent so much time with Shri because I just did one film with her. The other actresses, some of them I worked with many films. And I remember she was the first one. She says, yes, I'm coming. And she came and she spent a lot of time on the sets, and you know, it goes to, I have a lot of wonderful memories with her. But one of the finest qualities is that even though she was there for a little while, just a day of shooting, and I remember when she was leaving, which was, we were shooting nights, so we started late at about 7 in the evening and we won't go on till about 4 or 5 in the morning. And it's a hectic shoot. And at the end of it all, she's like, can I come and dub my scenes? And she was so wonderful. It's really sad to, I mean, I miss her dearly because you know, she's one of the first big actresses who gave me an opportunity to work when I was a newcomer.
That's amazing.
So hopefully,
It's a big loss, actually.
It's a huge loss, and
but
I mean,
she lives on through all the movies and
yes, she
all
does, and in our hearts, and inshallah, when we see her in the film, it'll just remind us of how wonderful and beautiful.
Get on the dance floor.
हम जिसके पीछे लग जाते हैं लाइव बना देते हैं।
मदुआ पी के प्रेम का हम है तनिक बोराए से रब्बो मसू का यार हम है बीच ना कोई आए रे उसके नैना नीत दारू से गजब चढ़ जाए रे तब से हमरी गए वो जब से जग में आशिक आए रे कसम से धर्म कसम से जिगरा चकना चूर है इश्क बाजी से कसम से जिगरा चकना चूर है इश्क बाजी से कसम से जिगरा चकना चूर है इश्क बाजी से.
So not long ago, you celebrated the movie K3G, which is one of the biggest movies in Bollywood. And also, out of your 25 years of amazing success, what's your secret?
I just enjoy myself. I'm personally very shy and quiet. And so I just find it, how you find sometimes a thing that makes you feel happy besides who you are. When I started 25 years ago, from television and now in films, I think everybody's been very kind to me, and especially the ladies that I've worked with over the years. And, I personally don't think I'm a good actor. I think I just have had some nice directors like...
You're very modest, I swear.
No,
Yes, you are. You're an excellent actor, though.
I'm extremely arrogant also.
You are.
But I enjoy what I do. I really like it.
So would you say passion is what makes you successful?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of words have been given: passion, energy, and hard work. Like now, I was just telling you that I have not really slept for the last 8 days. And if somebody told me that I need to fly back quickly to Mumbai and shoot a scene and come back here to finish the interview,
You do it.
I'd quickly go, I'd quickly finish, and I'll be back as happy as possible. So I really like not being myself. Every morning. Most people think that if you're a movie star, then you're in love with yourself. But I don't dislike me, but I love being somebody else in the morning. I like being Batman and Superman or Bawa or whatever. My wife has seen me work for 30 years now. She's known me. So she's like, how do you do this? And then she asks, why do you do this?
She still asks you this
every
after
day,
all
she's
this, every day?
Tired. Some of the people that I worked with 30 years ago have retired. And their sons and their children have started working. So and it's not hard work for me because I really enjoy it.
I always say if you're born with a talent and you never experience not having this talent, then you don't know the feeling. That's why you think it's just normal and you're not doing something amazing, because you have been born with this talent. And obviously after all of these 25 years of success, you have been one of the highest paid actors in the world. Did this also change you?
I come from a very poor background. When I was in Delhi, I had no money at all. And I came to Mumbai with no money. And I never thought I'll get paid so well for doing so little. I'll tell you two stories. One of them is when one of the magazines declared me the second highest paid actor in the world. I remember I was driving down to my office and I was making a film called Happy New Year in Dubai, actually. It was outside that big hotel, the big set. So it was very expensive. And I was driving down and my producer called me and he said, you know what, we don't have money to complete the set. And I was reading an article on the telephone which said I'm the second richest actor in the world. I'm like, we don't have money. He says, no, we don't have money. We quickly have to do some function and, do some show and earn some money. Otherwise, we'll never be able to put up the set. I'm extremely grateful to life for having given me all the amenities of life. I travel in the best cars. I wear the best clothes, I think. I get the best plane. But fortunately, it's not been the main reason for what I do. And it has never become so. I would tell all the youngsters that it's very important to build yourself a home, look after your family, and money is not a bad thing as long as you make it the good way. So please earn, and I always tell people, don't be a poet, don't be a poet or a philosopher before you're rich.
I was about to ask you basically if there's something specific that you bought or you actually did after like a success of a movie or
your first paycheck. What did you do with your first paycheck?
I think the only thing I bought ever was because I never had a house. Like I told you, I was from a background, I didn't have a house. And I thought you get married and you have a wife, then you need to give her a house. When I got married and my mother-in-law came to visit us and I was living in a small little house. And she was... how mother-in-laws are. So she was like, is this the house she's going to stay in all her life? So I said, no, I get one, big one. So I think the only investment that extremely important investment was I bought myself a house.
That's good.
And besides that, I have no interest in anything luxurious. I don't like cars. I'm not very fond of watches. And the good thing is I endorse so many products that most of the things anyway I get free. So I don't have to work for them at all.
So how you spend your money?
I don't. I just
I
make
don't
movies.
want to be so mean.
They make movies.
I just make big movies, and last couple of films I've made really bad ones, so I've lost all the money. But hopefully with zero I'll get it all back. Yeah, so I want to put all the money and make really big films because that's what has made me. And then I want to keep on earning more money from the films to keep on making bigger films. Till one day, the biggest film in the world comes from India. So that's my dream.
You are now a great inspiration for the young talents. What will be your advice for them?
You have to be free-flowing. You have to let it fly. You have to have the ability to go wrong. You have to realize that going wrong is the most beautiful way that you will get your art right. All the youngsters I meet, they know the films they're doing. They know the shoes they're wearing. They know the clothes they're going to do. And everything is so correct. And so at home and all, like my kids, when I'm like a little serious with them, so my son and daughter, my daughter's 18 and my son's 21, and they'll look at me, oh my God, SRK. Oh my God, the big star is talking and all. So they all make fun of me, and I think that's how it should be.
That's so cute.
على مدى 25 سنة قدم شاروخ خان إنجازات ونجاحات كتيرة، من أبرزها فيلم ماي نيم إز خان اللي انعرض بالعام 2010 وتصدر البوكس أوفيس بأرباح وصلت لأكثر من 45 مليون دولار. فغير القصة الجريئة اللي طرحها بهالعمل، قدم كمان أداء عالي لشخصية رضوان خان المصاب بالتوحد، الشي اللي خلاه يحصد عدد كبير من الجوائز عن هالدور كأفضل ممثل بالفيلم فير أوورد وبالجلوبال إنديان فيلم أونرز وغيرهم. وشاروخ خان يعتبر واحد من أكثر نجوم بوليوود حصولاً على التكريمات والجوائز، وأول جائزة حصل عليها كانت بالعام 1993 وهي الفيلم فير لأفضل ممثل عن دوره بفيلم بازيغار، ومن بعدها توالت نجاحاته ليحصل على أكثر من 200 جائزة.
शाहरुख खान
ومن بينهم جائزة الأكاديمية الهندية الدولية للأفلام لأفضل ممثل وزي سيني أورد فور انترناشنال ميل آيكون، وأيضاً بيست أكتر من بوليوود موفي أورد، بالإضافة لجائزة من زي سيني أوردز احتفالاً ب 25 عام من النجومية في بوليوود. وغير هذا كله شاروخ خان حاصل على الدكتوراه الفخرية 3 مرات من مولانا آزاد ناشونال أوردو يونيفرسيتي، وهذا أكثر تكريم بيعني له لأنه من مدينة حيدراباد وهي الموطن الأصلي لوالدته.
Also, another thing is that you're present in a lot of high-profile events, such as the weddings of Sonam Kapoor and Deepika and Ranveer, where we saw you actually dancing in one of the videos to the Chai Chai song. How was it? Like, can you tell us more about that moment?
All my actresses are getting married. Might as well go and do one dance for them. So they've done so much for me. Yeah, but it's wonderful to go there. And Ranveer is all full of energy and all. So they played that song, and we danced to a lot of others. And
talking about your colleagues, we noticed that the Bollywood stars have a very strong relationship. They are very supportive to each other. How do you maintain this?
I don't know. I'm not one of those stars. I'm not being supportive of anyone. I just do my work and go back home. No, I think everybody's very sweet. See, when you see people from the outside, there's an image. Oh, he's like that or she's like that. At the end of it all, we are all very simple people doing a very simple job and very, very insecure job. You're always worried, is it going to work? It's an art form which is based on commerce. So you're a little worried, oh, people liking it, people don't like it. And now with social media, sometimes if it's not liked, it's really strongly disliked.
Yeah, it is.
And you put in your life, you put in your effort.
A lot of pressure.
Yeah, and you work 20 hours on something every day. And so I think we understand each other. So like some of us old friends, like I mentioned, Deepika or say Juhi Chawla or Kajol, who I've known for life and who I'll know for life, and I'm sure my children will know them for life because we really love each other. Anushka, Amir, Salman, we've all been working for many years together. So, we understand sometimes that, listen, we know what the other could be feeling because we're all doing the same thing.
And so you've all experienced.
Especially that there is a big competition in the industry, in this field.
I think people think that from the outside. When you're so busy making a film, you really don't give a damn what the other person is doing. You know, it's just your film.
You're focused on
Yeah, I'm just doing my film. I don't know what the other person is doing. There's hardly a personal competition.
Shah Rukh Khan, you have a beautiful family with 3 kids. How do you spend your time? What is your activities?
So my son is studying in America, in LA. My daughter's in London. I think she's planning to shift to New York to study. And my little one is at home. So my time is spent between these 3 cities, Mumbai, London and New York,
So
and LA.
you live in the plane.
I have to keep, I have to keep going and seeing them. Whenever, the good thing about my family is they only miss me when they need something. So,
No, that's what every family.
Papa, Papa, I have a problem. Okay, so it's.
I think every father has that problem at that point.
It's nice, but so many times I feel they should have more problems, and I can spend more time with them. It's lovely to have them because there are 3 different stages. So, with my elder son, who wants to be a filmmaker, he wants to make films and write films. So he's studying to do that. I'm a big believer of education. I think everyone should study very hard. So he's doing that. So with him, the discussions are very different, and with him, television watching is very different. Reading is very different. With my daughter, it is I watch all the chick flicks and all the girly things I do with her, and we talk about boys and talk about dresses and stuff.
That's cute.
And with my little one, I have the most fun because I like toys. I really enjoy playing with toys, and even at this age. So I go out, now that I'm here in Dubai, right after I finish this, I'll go to the mall. It closes by 9:30, and buy all the toys that I want to play with, and then I'll go and give it to him so I can play with. Yeah, so it's wonderful. I know all 3 ages and stages, and they're all kindly kids. They're very good, very well-mannered, and they don't think of their father as a star. Neither, I think their mother has played a very big role in that. She's just kept them very normal. And nobody sees that, but Gauri works very quietly, to keep the family together in the way that none of the bad things affect my children.
There is any impact of your stardom on
They
your
get
family?
awkward with me in public, so normally I don't go out for lunches and dinners with them.
Oh, that's sad.
I'm okay. I'm not much of an eater, so I meet them for coffee or come back home and sit down. I'm also a little lazy about going out. We become used to it. So if they go out, then they'll call me later and say, pick us up or whatever. So yeah, a bit, because I think when they're teenagers, you get even more conscious of your parents.
Yeah, they do.
Like if I go to the college or school, and then a lot of people come to take pictures.
They get embarrassed.
They get awkward. Yeah, they get awkward. But I think now they're kind of getting used to it. But having said that, I think they really enjoy the fact also that their father is very hardworking. So I know they appreciate it. Whenever I'm with them, in London or somewhere where I'm not fully with my team, they do take care of me as bodyguards also. They put your hoodie down, just watching.
Oh, that's so cute.
That boys, Baba come from here. So they're very sweet like that.
So they know how to deal with the situation. Yeah. But we heard also there is a lot of news about your daughter, Sohana, who is maybe getting prepared for entering the entertainment business. Can you tell us more about it? Is that true or it's a rumor?
No, she from childhood always wanted to act, which I'm very happy. I truly believe we should have more women workforce. I think women are more, sorry guys, but I think girls are more conscientious, they're more organized, they're more sensitive, and of course they're more beautiful. So, and they smell nicer also than men. So it's much better that girls take over. And if somebody was to act in
do you know what you're saying right now?
I'm honestly
you could get in trouble for this.
Really?
No, but I love that. I'm excited about what he's saying.
I think, because also, like I said, most of my career is made because of the women around me. So why shouldn't the woman from my family be an actor? And I think she can act. It's wrong for a father to say that, oh, she can act. But having said that, she needs to prepare. And I think I did about 8-9 years of theatre by chance, and then gone into acting. I did my master's in mass communication, then became an actor. So all the rumors about her joining now are rumors. I wish she goes and learns acting, which she's planning to for the next 3-4 years, in theatre, in film schools and colleges, and experience another couple of years without, we have too many lovely friends like all the filmmakers.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we'll launch her. No, I don't want her to be launched. Neither does she want to be launched.
So you definitely support your kids if they wanted to get into the industry.
If my daughter wants to act, I'll be very proud.
Really?
I'll be very proud. I'll be very proud. And I think what makes me prouder is she really wants to learn the art of acting and then do it, not do it because she's my daughter's. And if she finds out she's good enough, I think she'll do well, inshallah.
She looked amazing in the Vogue
Yeah.
show.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
she's lovely. She looks like me.
God,
That is one thing she's embarrassed about also. My nose is like yours.
But she has beautiful eyes.
Yeah, lovely eyes, yes.
God bless them, and I'm so excited, girls, for the next segment.
Yes, I've been waiting for this the whole
Of
time.
course, this is the last part. We are so excited. Are you ready to teach us how to learn dancing and teach us some moves?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's what, like I said,
Okay,
you
we'll
can always
do that.
call me for all the serious stuff, but it ends up with dance chaya.
The first collaboration between you and an Arabic artist, Greeny.
Yeah.
It was such a successful version of Jabra Fan. Would you repeat again another collaboration with a new
Well, I would
artist
love
from
to.
the region?
Inshallah. You know, also, this was a film about a fan, you know, a person who loves. So the idea was actually, we just had one song in the film, and we did it in 23 or 24 languages, and I think it did the most, the best in the Moroccan language.
Yeah, I'm so happy because it's Moroccan. It's
And
Moroccan.
Greeny was wonderful, yeah. So it is really nice, and I think if we get an opportunity to do this, because also, you know, the music is the same, but because of the singing, I think it sounds sweeter in Moroccan.
Yes, sure, definitely.
But we have to also ask you about what message you would say to your Arab fans about your new movie, Zero.
I just want to thank everyone, you know, in UAE and the whole Arab world, because a lot of my films are loved and liked in this part of the world, and that's why I'm a star. So thank you for making me a star. And my new film, Zero, is coming out. And I think it's a very happy family film where you will enjoy the fact that there's so much kindness, compassion, and so much fun and happiness, you know. And it's a big-looking film. It's a very interesting film. Anand Rai and Himanshu have worked very hard. So, inshallah, it will bring smiles to your faces. So, if you get an opportunity, do see it.
We can't wait to see it.
Yes, and of course we cannot host you on Trending and not learn some moves from you personally, because we're so excited and I mean, we're happy.
Okay, what song? What song would you?
Jabra Fan,
of course, Jabra
Jabra
Fan.
Fan. Actually, Jabra Fan was very free-flowing. I can teach you Chaya Chaya if you want.
Yeah, okay.
Just one step. I'll teach you Chaya Chaya. Everybody put your legs out like that.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Oh, I got it.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, I'll teach you the step for fan.
Okay, for
All right.
Jabra Fan.
I can't do
Oh my
this.
God, that was so hard. Anyways,
I think
we
I got
will,
this one.
call the dancers,
The real dancers.
Yeah, but I think because even I
dancers
can't
come
dance,
over.
you should have them and they'll teach you. And thank you very much
We
for
want
having
to
me on the
thank
show.
you. It was an
you.
honor and a pleasure to have you here with
Thank you
us.
very much.
Amazing having you.
Thank you
Thank you.
very
And do
much.
watch the film. I'll
Yes,
make
we
sure that
will.
you guys see it. Yeah.
For making it special.